Hello and welcome back to Open, everyone. Our last guest is a singer songwriter whose Latin and jazz infused dreamlike synths, soulful vocals, and bilingual lyrics capture a sonic world that is her own. Each song is unique and one of a kind, as each song is nothing bueno but an experience, as she says. Throughout the years, she's been able to open up for Laundry Day and headline some of her own shows at venues such as SOBs and Heaven Can Wait. Here now to share more, we welcome singer, songwriter, and musician Jaswiry.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, thank you for being here. Welcome. Okay, wait, we gotta talk about this whole own synth world. Like I was listening and I get it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. You guys are in for a treat. I mean, when I say you're in for a treat, you're in for a treat. So stay there, right? Stay right there, right? So let's talk about how you discovered that.
I mean, I've loved music for a long time. None of my family does music, so I was just like I would sing at home. Like my parents are Dominican, so like they would like have parties, family parties, and make me sing karaoke. And then when I was like 10, one day my dad saw like a TV like announcement for La Voz Kids, and we did it. And then since then on, I was like, I guess I can kind of do this.
Right.
I didn't really need like famous parents or anything. I can kind of just like do it.
Right.
I went to LaGuardia for high school for music, and I study music now at NYU. So my whole life just kind of like is surrounded by music from such a young age, and it's just like yeah.
So how was going to LaGuardia High School? How was that? I guess the base of where you are now, right? Because in schools like that, that's high school. You learn like the classical, right?
Yeah.
The classical style. I don't know if you were like into a specific instrument and how it because when I say you guys are in for a treat, you're in for a treat. It's
Thank
really
you.
like exciting.
Thank you. I mean, I at LaGuardia studied classical voice, so it was definitely different from like what I like did before. I was just kind of like singing my little like boleros and my like salsas and shit and stuff like that. But studying classical voice and being put into that world of like discipline really helped me because it takes more than just talent. You have to have like a certain type of work ethic as well. And it also allowed me to like surround myself with other musicians as well. Like all of my friends now are musicians, and it's so easy to make music. It doesn't have to come from a place of like favors or anything. It's just we just want to do music because we love it, and it's like a great, beautiful community.
So you guys sing for each other and
Yeah,
perform for each
yeah.
other. And so, how did you discover this new innovative style that you've created? And are you going to be performing it like that for us today?
I mean, I'm gonna do an acoustic set for you guys today, so it'll be a little
Man,
chill.
I was
but
hoping you came with that instrument, but it's all right. We'll have you back another time with
Yes,
the instrument.
yes.
But God, your voice is divine. So let's let's not get it twisted. We're still really excited to have
Yeah.
you share your talents with us in our Open Artist Spotlight.
I mean, I love all different types of music, and like I said, like I went into LaGuardia learning a whole different type of style of music, and so exposing myself to all these different genres, I kind of realized that I don't want to be put into a certain box. Like I love all types of music, and I love to incorporate that, and also to be a Latin artist. And if I were younger and I were to see somebody that looked like me do all the different types of music and not just like enclose yourself into one certain sound, like that's really important for me. And yeah, so I just take inspiration from all the different types of music and whatever comes to me, and that's why I kind of like consider myself an experimental artist because I don't really tie myself down to one genre. So
Yeah, and and that's a tricky word, by the way. Some people go, "Oh, she hasn't figured it out," right?
right, yeah,
Right? But it's really giving yourself permission to explore
exactly,
and actually design your own lane.
yeah,
Because that's what you're doing.
yeah.
That's what I was hoping you brought that machina that you use.
Oh, soon next time.
All right, yes, next time. But all right, so let's talk about this fusion that you do, right? You already mentioned you're of Dominican descent, right? So let's talk about how that also influences the style of your jazz and whatever else you incorporate there.
I grew up going back and forth from the Dominican Republic, so I was raised like my grandparents every summer, and so just innately, I was just innately exposed to like Latin music to be able to like kind of fuse that into all the mainstream music that we listen to now, like reggaeton, electronic, R&B, is like really important. We have the Bad Bunnies and everybody that's happening right now. We are being shown that Latin artists have leverage and have potential and are worthy in this industry. And I think it's very important to just make sure that that's a part of my identity always, because that's always who I've been.
Right, and that's what you represent. Right.
Yeah.
You're just the next generation of it. Right? The next iteration of it.
Yes.
So, all right. So, this music, do you compose it, produce it? You have a team? And just because I'm always fascinated, because, you know, we're living in a world now that everybody can just create independently.
Yeah, that's like the best part about it. I literally make all my music with my friends. My friends all play instruments, produce. I play a little bit of guitar and piano, and I also produce a little bit. So just, it's that easy now. Just, we have the resources online. It's just a matter of us taking the time to learn it and to build the community around us too. It's really important. I can't do this alone. I could not do this without my friends. My friends film my videos. They play for me. We play for each other. I take their videos. So it's just really important that we demystify the fact that, like, anybody can do music and anybody can do any type of art. And if you're from the Bronx, you can do it for sure. Like, I grew up thinking that because I was from the Bronx and I didn't have all these different resources that I couldn't do it. And now I'm here, 21 years old, like, wait, this was way easier than I thought it was. It's just a matter of being consistent and believing in yourself.
That's the key word right there.
Yeah.
Consistency. Because that's a tough practice when it doesn't look like it's going the way you want it.
Yeah. And you're always going to have, and to this day, you're always going to have no's. There's always, you know, rejection, but it's like people say the cliche, rejection is redirection. Yeah, everything is easy. You just have to really just believe it.
Yeah, there's another saying, rejection is your protection.
Exactly.
So, do you have any music on iTunes?
Yes, I have. All my music is out on iTunes, Spotify, Tidal, all that.
How many?
We have 5 singles out, and I'm coming out with a project soon, so I'm really excited.
How many of those were produced during the pandemic?
Actually, most of them were produced after.
Really?
Yeah. So,
you know, because a lot of artists blossomed during the pandemic.
I feel like during the pandemic, I kind of like locked myself in and like found myself, and then I was more comfortable with putting stuff out after.
And then you blossomed.
Yeah.
Yeah. You planted the seed.
Right. Yeah.
And then you were sprouted. And then here you are.
Yeah.
Brava, brava. So what are we going to listen to today?
I'm going to sing for you guys The Morning. It's one of my singles. So yeah.
Is it a newly released single?
No, it actually came out a year ago. So I'm excited for you guys to hear it.
All right. Well, we're excited to have you perform for us. Everyone, don't go anywhere, because when we return, Jaswiry is going to perform for us after the break, and you don't want to miss.